Today I messed up by wearing the wrong underwear to a fight weigh-in. This happened an hour ago and I'm writing this for catharsis. My friend Patty runs a kickboxing gym that's really popular and an amazing place to work out. I've been going there for 10 years and I occasionally help him out with some coaching. Recently my boyfriend has been coming along and training with me and my next door neighbor kid Chaz too. Patty runs Fight Club amateur fights where 8 pairs of beginners, who've never fought in front of an audience before, sign up for 6 months of intense training then pair off in a live fight in front of an audience with all the trappings of a professional spectacular. The latest round of Fight Club has been planned for 6 months and the actual bouts happen tomorrow. My problem begins with me volunteering at short notice to match up against Ben, not his real name. I really like Ben. He joined our gym about a year ago after a messy divorce and he was so obviously lost. My heart went out to him. About 5 stone, 70 pounds, overweight with no muscle and reeking of depression, he still turned up twice a week and tried his best with very mixed results. I now know his diet was crap and he was drinking too much. 6 months ago Ben signed up to fight in tomorrow's Fight Club and was matched against a competent hard-training amateur called Tony. Ben fucking crushed it, 4 times a week, volunteering to spar with anyone who needed a partner. I watched him take more than one beating off kids in their 20s, showing off slapping round an older guy. That ended pretty abruptly when Patty made an example of one of them. Ben lost 2 stone in 4 months and probably put on half that in muscle. This guy was turning up to train before work and again to spar after. Problem is Ben trained so hard 8 weeks ago Tony made an excuse and dropped out. Patty asked me to fight in Tony's place with strict instructions not to be a prick and to make sure that Ben lasted the distance, 3 by 3 minutes rounds. I was happy to oblige and we began the build-up to our fight. See, as there isn't a way we can have an audience in to watch the fight as planned, Tony has been running amazing social media hype between the fighters so they can show off to their friends and family before the actual fight. These guys have been recording training montages, filming call-out videos, posting their progress every week and basically showing the world how far they've come. Well, seeing as Ben had gone from fighting a fellow amateur to someone who's trained for nearly 2 decades and is in premium physical form, I decided to go all out and hype up Berserker Ben versus the Killer Cossack as much as I could. Also, I love showing off. Over the last 8 weeks, I've smashed blocks of ice on camera, filmed Rocky-style training montages doing one-handed press-ups etc. Savagely beat down a slam man with Ben's face stuck to it. Called my twin brother in so we could film us practicing the rota together and put together a highlight video of some previous fights. Social media for tomorrow's fight was awesome. Ben's in the gym every day, even gave me the hard eye while he was on the heavy bag last week. His friends and workmates have been amazingly behind him and I've managed to cast myself as the perfect villain. It's weigh-in day today. We're turning up to the gym separately to film our last spots and fight predictions and to get weighed by Patty before tomorrow. All live over FB. I got up late and hungover, grabbed some underwear from the drawer in the half-darkness of the morning in England in October, threw on a t-shirt and some gray sweats, ran a few errands and checked in at the gym. 20 minutes of super intense training to get a pump on, 2 minutes predicting I literally kill Ben in the first round and I slip off my shoes and shorts and stand in front of the camera. Flex up my arms to show off my biceps, chin up with my best arrogant sneer, tense chest to show off the tattoo and turn my back to walk to the scales. God help him, he tried. Patty tried not to laugh at the pretty pink underwear I'd slipped on in the dark. I think he probably didn't laugh at the word twink repeated over and over on the waistband because he didn't know what it meant, but he 100% lost it on my walk to the scales when he saw the word slut branded across the ass in baby blue. Yeah, my boyfriend is getting his own underwear drawer because the present system obviously isn't working. Over 100 viewers on FB, screenshots in my best friend's group chat. Ben's not fighting the Killer Cossack anymore. It appears I go by the Slavic slut now. Too long. Didn't read. After 8 weeks of building up hype for a fight tomorrow, I spectacularly ruined it by wearing my boyfriend's Twinkie underwear. Today I messed up by not knowing the difference between booty call and butt dial. Obligatory, this didn't happen today, but this screw-up was recent. For my entire life, I thought that booty call meant the same thing as butt dial. I have told a large amount of people, including relatives, that I booty called them. I have gotten many strange and disturbed looks after saying this, but for some reason nobody ever corrected me. I wish they had, because a little while back, I accidentally called my mom. When she answered the call I apologized and told her that it was a booty call. She was weirded out, which confused me, and my misunderstanding resulted in her spending a good 5 minutes awkwardly explaining that apparently booty call has a different meaning than butt dial. Whoops. Too long. Didn't read. I told my mom, several relatives, and many friends that I had booty called them. Today I messed up by not tying my dressing gown. I'm having a lie-in, the doorbell goes, I jump out of bed, wrap my dressing gown around me quickly but hold it in place rather than tie it off, tuck my morning wood up, press the buzzer to unlock the big front door, I then open my flat front door. The postman is stood directly in front of my flat front door, rather than in the big doorway like they mostly do. Surprised I step back, slip, land on my arse, dressing comes down either side, and so I'm sat on my arse in my doorway at the feet of the postman with my morning wood on full show. He bursts into near uncontrollable laughter. I get up, laugh it off and mumble something, take the package and go back inside, then have to turn back around because he says I need to sign for it. He's still chuckling, I'm half awake, I sign, and then go back to bed. Too long. Didn't read. Inadvertently showed a postman my erect penis.